A slice of cheese, a cup of tea seems light on the stomach. But for folks over 60, it might be why their hearts beat erratically all night and sometimes may never beat again. It's no coincidence that after 60, many people sleep restlessly, wake up tired, dizzy, and just assume, oh, it must be old age. But the truth is, certain foods, if eaten too close to bedtime, can make your heart overwork, your stomach struggle to digest, and blood sugar spike, silently yet dangerously. Perhaps you've eaten cheese at night, hoping to sleep better, or sipped strong tea before bed, or thought a little sweet treat won't hurt. But please pause for a moment, because it's precisely these small things, repeated nightly, that could shave a decade off your lifespan without you even realizing. In this video, I'll share 5 foods that folks over 60 should absolutely avoid before bed, not just for a restful night's sleep, but also to help your heart, liver, blood vessels, and brain get complete rest every single night. If you've ever woken up tired or had trouble breathing or felt bloated after dinner, then this message is for you right now. And if you know a friend also hitting their 60s plus, do share this video with them, because a good night's sleep can sometimes truly save their later years. So let's dive in, shall we? First up, let's discuss sausages. Avoid them as they can cause high blood pressure at night. One sausage at night could honestly be why you don't wake up the next morning. For many older adults, a light dinner often includes a few fun items, and sausage is a quick, convenient, easy-to-eat choice. But few realize, behind that savory taste lurks a time bomb of salt and preservatives that an older person's cardiovascular system struggles to handle, especially at night. Sausages, and many processed meats like cold cuts or bacon, contain extremely high levels of sodium. Eaten at night, salt makes your body retain water, increasing pressure on blood vessel walls and causing blood pressure to spike while you sleep. This is especially dangerous for those with a history of high blood pressure or heart disease, because at night your body needs to relax, not fight a blood pressure surge from salty food. The American Heart Association states just one medium sausage has over 500 or 600 milligrams of sodium, nearly a third of the recommended daily salt intake for someone over 60. Eaten in the evening, when metabolism slows, salt accumulates longer, causing unstable heart rhythms, fluctuating blood pressure, and easily triggering a stroke during sleep, a silent killer among older adults. Ms. Jean, 73 from Texas, once thought sausage was a light, digestible food, often having it with bread in the evening. After a midnight dizzy spell needing hospitalization, her doctor warned that her blood pressure spiked after sodium-rich evening meals. Since then, she switched to vegetable soup, oatmeal, or ripe fruit, and never had another high blood pressure episode at night. If you think an occasional sausage is probably fine, remember, a body over 60 doesn't bounce back like it did in youth. Little things add up, and sometimes just one night of uncontrolled high blood pressure means your health can change forever afterwards. You can replace sausages with lighter options like boiled eggs, warm, low-sugar milk, plain rice porridge, or soft fruits. These not only aid digestion, but also help maintain stable blood pressure during sleep, ensuring you get a truly restful night. You deserve a peaceful night's sleep, and that starts with the food you choose for dinner tonight. Much like sausages, fatty cheese can be a silent disruptor, causing heart palpitations, a bloated stomach, and fitful, exhausting sleep. Sleep constantly disrupted by acid reflux or a rapid heartbeat can silently raise the risk of a nighttime stroke, a leading silent killer among elderly people living alone. Many older adults enjoy something a bit fatty and fragrant before bed, and cheese, with its salty, creamy richness, is often that comforting choice. But what few people realize is cheese, especially fatty kinds, actually contains very high saturated fat and sodium, the silent enemies of sound sleep and a healthy heart. Saturated fat in cheese makes your digestive system work harder at night, prolonging digestion time and making it hard for your body to relax fully. It also raises bad cholesterol, LDL levels, burdening blood vessels, especially if eaten too close to bedtime. when your body really should be resting. The Cleveland Clinic notes that eating saturated fat-rich foods like fatty cheese within 2 hours of bed raises the risk of acid reflux, sleep issues, and high nighttime blood pressure in older adults. For those with a history of heart disease or high cholesterol, avoiding this is particularly important. Mr. James, 76, from Oregon, used to eat a few slices of cheese with crackers before bed. He said, "I like the warm feeling in my stomach." But soon he started experiencing bloating, sleep difficulty, often waking midnight. After his doctor advised cutting back on fatty foods at night, he switched to low-fat yogurt and soft fruits. His sleep improved markedly, and he felt much lighter-spirited. If you love cheese, you don't need to avoid it completely. Just don't eat it close to bedtime. Enjoy it in the morning or early afternoon when your body has enough time to digest and process fats without impacting your heart or sleep. Instead of cheese, try a cup of warm, low-fat milk, some banana slices, or a few unsalted roasted almonds. These can warm your stomach and still aid sleep. Don't let the day's tastiest treat become what keeps you tossing and turning it all night long. Because deep sleep doesn't start with your pillow. It begins with what's in your stomach right before you turn off the lights. However, it's not just fats silently impacting your sleep. Seemingly light foods, like sweet cakes or pastries, can also stir up unease, especially for older adults. One small cookie before bed could also trigger a cardiovascular event midnight when no one can react in time. Older age often brings the habit of a light snack before sleep. A sweet cake, some cookies, or bread with jam, seemingly harmless, are hidden culprits making blood sugar surge at night, leading to a host of unforeseen troubles. The reason? Sweet treats contain abundant, simple sugars, refined starches, and fats, things that make blood sugar levels spike right after eating. But then, just 1 to 2 hours later, blood sugar levels plummet suddenly. This fluctuation not only disrupts sleep, but also causes anxiety and discomfort, and readily raises the risk of complications for those with diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart conditions. Research from the American Diabetes Association shows that people over 60 eating sugary foods near bedtime have double the risk of nighttime blood sugar issues, reducing sleep quality and causing lasting fatigue the next day. Especially if repeated often, this is one factor that prematurely shortens lifespan, which many don't realize. Ms. Helen, 72, from Michigan, used to eat a small sponge cake nightly before bed. She said it was to keep her mouth busy. But she often woke at 3 a.m., feeling cold, tired, and with a racing heart. After a blood sugar check, her doctor advised skipping sweet cakes, replacing them with banana slices or unsweetened milk. The result? After just 2 weeks, she slept soundly until morning and felt noticeably healthier upon waking. If you think one small piece won't hurt, remember, an older adult's body doesn't process sugar as quickly or efficiently as in youth. Each time you add more sugar late at night, your internal organs must work overtime, and that's precisely what speeds up aging, inside and out. If you feel hungry or crave a pre-sleep snack, choose low glycemic index foods like soft fruits, ripe bananas, pears, unsweetened nut milk, some walnuts, or oatmeal. These items won't cause sharp blood sugar swings, and they help you sleep deeper with a steady heartbeat all night. Let your sleep be naturally sweet, not from a cake that costs you your health down the road. If you're still watching and find these tips helpful, why not comment 3 below to let me know? And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit follow and the bell so you won't miss new videos. Your support helps us keep creating useful, inspiring content. And sometimes it's not food, but your drinking habits that are the culprit, making your nights feel longer than usual. That 4 p.m. coffee could be why your blood pressure suddenly spikes at midnight and an unexpected bathroom fall awaits you the next morning. For many older adults, sipping evening tea or coffee is a habit to warm the stomach, relax their thoughts, or simply add some flavor to life. But few realize caffeine in coffee and strong tea can linger in your system for 6 to 8 hours post-drink, silently disrupting an older adult's natural sleep cycle. The older you get, the slower your body processes caffeine, meaning an afternoon coffee, even at 3-4 p.m., can still impact your sleep by 9 p.m. With caffeine still in your blood, your brain can't switch off wakefulness signals, making it hard to fall asleep, easy to wake midnight, and leaving you tired and groggy next morning, craving more coffee. A vicious cycle. Research from the Sleep Foundation shows people over 65 drinking coffee or strong tea after 2 p.m. face a 40% higher insomnia risk, and their sleep quality drops significantly compared to non-drinkers. They're also more prone to a rapid heartbeat, stomach upset, and slight nighttime blood pressure swings, even if not noticed at the time. Mr. Walter, 75, from Florida, often had strong tea after dinner, saying it felt warming, but he often tossed and turned till midnight, then woke up dizzy and tired. When his doctor suggested switching to caffeine-free herbal tea, after just 1 week, his sleep grew deeper and more continuous, and his mental well-being improved considerably too. If you're thinking, I'm used to it, I still sleep fine, think again. Sleeping doesn't always mean sleeping deeply, and sleep quality determines your daily mental clarity, memory, and your body's recovery power, especially when you're over 60. Try replacing coffee and strong tea with chamomile, peppermint tea, or warm water with a few thin ginger slices. These options not only help you relax, but also support gentler digestion before you drift off to sleep. Sleep in older age doesn't come as easily as in youth, so don't let one accidental coffee cup make you tired all the next day. Like caffeine, a hot plate of fried food at night might offer instant deliciousness, but it's a heavy burden for your stomach all night long. A plate of fried spring rolls at 9 p.m. could be why you wake up midnight, breathless, and need hospitalization that very night. With age, the stomach weakens, intestinal contractions slow, yet many still enjoy some fun, crispy fried foods in the evening. A few pieces of fried chicken, fries, or spring rolls sound light, but your body endures a silent battle all night. Fried foods are oily, fatty, and hard to break down. Eaten near bedtime, your digestive system, already slowing down at night, must overwork to process the meal's fat and salt. The result: you're prone to bloating, heartburn, acid reflux, feeling hot, shortness of breath, or waking midnight from a heavy stomach. Later at night, sleep becomes more fragile and easily disrupted. Johns Hopkins Medicine research shows older adults often eating fried foods nightly have a 70% higher acid reflux risk, 50% poorer sleep quality, and more issues with blood lipids, fatty liver, or uncontrolled weight gain, all seriously impacting longevity. Miss Louise, 80, from Georgia, used to fry leftovers at night to avoid waste. But after many sleepless nights, bloating and breathlessness, a doctor's visit revealed stage 2 fatty liver and slightly elevated blood pressure. After stopping fried foods at night, switching to boiled or steamed, she slept better, woke up lighter, and her stomach no longer felt heavy as a stone. If you think just a few pieces, remember, for a body over 60, every little bit can build into a big problem if repeated daily. Fried food isn't entirely bad, but eating it at night is the wrong time. You can replace fried foods with boiled, steamed, or oil-free pan-fried options. A bowl of vegetable soup, some steamed fish, or a few pieces of boiled sweet potatoes satisfy hunger, are easy to digest, and ensure peaceful sleep all night. You don't need a strict diet. Just choose the right food at the right time. And in the evening, give your stomach the gentlest things, so it doesn't stay up with you during your much-needed peaceful sleep. After 60, deep sleep isn't just rest. It's a chance to keep your heart steady, your brain rested on schedule, and avoid mornings you never wake from. In older age, everything's measured by quality. No more eating whatever or sleeping whenever. Every bite, every hour of sleep is a chance to live longer, healthier. Today you avoid one late meal. Tomorrow you might avoid midnight breathlessness. Today you listen to your body. Tomorrow you might keep clear, gentle mornings, medication-free. If this video reminds you of a habit, try a change just for tonight. And if your body thanks you with good sleep, that's a sign you've just protected yourself. You can also share this with a friend your age who still often snacks before bed out of habit, because sometimes stopping one meal at the right time is a crisis averted. Thanks for listening all the way through. Wishing you a truly peaceful night and many long, peaceful golden years from these small things.